Hello everyone and welcome to our weekly card reading. This is a timeless card reading that was originally aired on a Mystic Monday, June 4th through the 10th. It was the Mystic Monday that this was originally aired on. So this is a weekly time reading. It's a timeless card reading for whenever you come across this message. I'm so grateful to have you guys. So let's get right into the reading, shall we? Let's not waste any time. All right, so I always like to start these readings with the astrology dice and to see just kind of what's going on for the energy of the week for us. So let's see what the astrology dice have to say. All right, so we have Neptune. And we have Neptune in Taurus. Neptune in Taurus. So having faith in our worth in the 12th house. Having faith in what we intuit our worth is. Having faith in what we sense about our worth. What we sense about our worth. Yeah, having faith in what we sense about our worth. And we have the new moon. So this is going to air on a Mystic Monday, and the new moon is going to be the energy of the week. We have fire. So fire around the new moon. And new moon, it's about new beginnings. It's about setting your intentions. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the number 6. So I feel like set your intentions about your fire, about your passion, and begin to move towards, intend to move towards your passion. You need to continue to have faith in what you sense that you're worth as you move towards your passion. I feel like this is a week to have faith in your worth as you move towards your passion. So there we go. That is the beginning of the energies of this week. Let's get an oracle card for this week and see what comes up for us. What is the oracle card for this week? What do we have? Okay, we have aquamarine coming out, courage. So courage, that lets me know that we are going to need courage this week. That lets me know that it's going to be important that we have courage this week and that we move forward with courage and that we have courage in ourselves and our ability to do what needs to be done. And I feel like it's time to trust our intuition and to trust our heart and to move forward with our heart and have courage about our ability to move forward with our heart. And with the position of this aquamarine going right here and it being lit up in the spread, and with my dog barking with me saying that it's lit up. Yeah, see, lit up. She barked on the lit up twice. So I really feel like have courage about shining your light. Have courage to shine your light. You are going to be divinely lit up. You're going to be divinely inspired to move forward on your passion, but you're going to have faith that you are worthy of this, of what you're being divinely inspired to move forward on and with. So very exciting. Let's see if we can get another oracle card out for this week with the Ongom. Okay, so we have honeysuckle coming out. I do believe that's honeysuckle. And it makes me think, abundance, beauty and abundance and play. It makes me think of playtime too. Like it's time to take time to play and to enjoy the beauty and the abundance that is all around you. I feel like open your eyes to the divine honey and abundance that you already have and be willing to play and explore and have fun. Have courage to follow your heart. Have the courage to follow your heart and know that you are supported and find your own beauty. Find your own Have the courage to go your own path, your own way, to do it your way. Okay, very interesting. So I'm liking these energies and how they're playing out. So let's get into the tarot and see what the energies of the week have for us. Okay, so yes, this is a week to trust our intuition, to be moving forward with our intuition. As things fall apart, we're going to know if we trust our intuition and we stand strong in our own intuition, then we're going to know why things are falling apart, and we're going to be able to divinely see where we can be able to have the best view of this falling apart. And I do feel like things are going to fall apart midweek, but you are going to be able to, as long as you continue, you trust your intuition, you stand strong in your intuition. Like Neptune coming out in the 12th house, this is like strong intuitive powers, like and trusting your gut. You see how her gut is her star. She's trusting her gut. She's moving from her gut and her inner knowing. Her inner knowing and her gut is where her star is. And yeah, trusting that, standing strong in it, especially at the beginning of the week. The beginning of the week is a time to stand strong and trust your intuition. Moving in a time in the middle of the week where things will be falling apart, but you will be divinely guided to take one step in front of the other, and you will come out the other side wonderfully. You'll come out the other side with a higher divine knowing. See how like this divine knowledge is just pouring into him, and he's able to continue to move forward step by step and to take his time and to enjoy the journey. It's about learning to enjoy the journey. Yeah. Okay. So let's see what other tarot we have. This is the Tarot of Dreams. So let's see if the Tarot of Dreams can confirm these energies that are coming up for us this week. What do we got? Okay, so we have... Okay, am I holding the deck upside down? Apparently not. Alright. So let's see what we have. I feel like, yeah, this is the beginning of the week is a time you may feel stuck at the beginning of the week. You may feel unable to move, but you need to trust your gut that the stuckness is on purpose and that it has a reason, and you need to because you're going to feel like you can't move forward with this divine passion, like I said, these new intentions to move forward, but you can create the intentions to move forward with that divine passion. And the middle of the week it really is, it's a time of life getting flipped, turned upside down. I like telling story. Okay, anyway. So yeah, the middle of the week, life is going to get flipped and turned upside down. And, but this is going to reveal things to you, and it's going to show you what does not serve more clearly. You'll be able to see more clearly what does not serve, and you'll end the week needing to protect yourself and cut out what doesn't serve. Being willing to cut out what doesn't serve. Yeah, and I'm moving into with the oracle cards here with the honeysuckles. I feel like be flexible. You're going to need to learn to be more flexible and have the courage to just cut out what isn't serving. You will have the opportunity to see midweek if is you got to trust your gut about this. There's like a stuckness and a stagnation at the beginning of the week where you're unable to move forward, and it turns into a tower moment, a moment of destruction, divine destruction though, that it'll turn your life upside down, but you're going to gain the knowledge that you need to be able to cut out what no longer serves. And you might feel a little bit defensive about it all by the weekend. You might be like, no, 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 I'm going to defend mine. And that's okay. I feel like that's okay. But remain flexible. Keep the play in your heart, you know, keep your playfulness in your heart, you know, defend that inner child, but don't defend her so much that you don't allow her to be, you know? Have the courage to cut out what no longer serves, though. Remain flexible where you can, and know that your life gets turned upside down. It's divine intervention, and you'll have a message, but it's about trusting your intuition, standing strong. You're not going to know why you're stuck, but you're going to feel stuck and unable to move in your passions. And this destruction is going to let you know why you were stuck. It'll make more sense. And then at the end, it'll make you feel defensive. All right, let's move on and see if we can get any more confirmation. All right, so now we're going to move into the journey tarot. The journey. We're going to see what we got here. Okay, so I feel like you begin the week. Okay, so what I'm hearing is the week will begin. You're going to feel stuck in some way, but at the same time, it's going to be okay because you're abundant. You've got plenty going on. Everything's fine. You're stuck, but you're abundant. And then the midweek is like you get betrayed, and this betrayal, you feel like it sets you back. So no wonder you're going to be feeling defensive and willing to cut out what needs to be cut out, because it's like you get stabbed in the back, and this stabbing in the back, what was keeping you strong in the stuckness, the stab in the back is like it comes in and it takes away that what was keeping you strong. And now you lose your trust in others. I feel this loss of trust in others. So Spirit, what can we do? What can we do to help with this loss of trust? Because I feel like it's about having the wisdom and the knowledge and courage to cut out what doesn't serve, and understanding that this happened to show you what wasn't serving. And this flexibility, though, it's going to be so hard, and I'm not sure how to get back this trust at this moment. What I'm feeling is I'm feeling to just move on with the reading. I normally wouldn't do this. I would want to find something like, what I'm hearing is this backstabbing had to happen, and it had to happen in this way. It had to happen in a way that sets you back. It was divinely inspired. Like, that sounds awful, and I don't want nobody to, like, hate divine. I'm trying to tell you this, that it was meant to happen this way so that you could learn a lesson, but not so that you could lose your trust in others, and maybe even trust in yourself, trust in the divine. Like, see, because you're like, okay, well, Misty Kilby just said that the divine is the one reason why they stabbed me in the back, and they set me back, and, divine was the reason I was being stuck. Like, I don't know. I just feel like this is a week of lessons. Like, there's lessons to be learned in this week. I'm going to move on with the card reading, and we're going to see. I have faith that these things are going to come out, and I think that like, I need to do it this way because I need to help demonstrate to you what having faith that things are going to work out and solutions will be found looks like, and staying open to letting the answer come in its own time and its own place. So I feel like moving on and moving to the runes. So we're going to grab the runes. see some energies for this week. And what we have, Kibo. It's a gift. This week is the divine gift. Okay, we have the blank one. So this is your intuition. It's a week to use your intuition, and your intuition is not about the logic. This is not a week for logic. Yeah, this is a week to move forward with your intuition, the gift of your intuition, and it's not going to be logical. Like this stuff is not logical. It's logical to lose the trust. That's what's logical. But I feel like if you can be open to play, opening yourself up to play, opening your heart up, understanding that backstabs and setbacks and being stuck, it's a part of the process, and trying to enjoy the journey. All right, I feel like I'm trying to force it, but we're just going to read the runes, which is, this is a week to move forward with your gift of intuition. It's a week to trust your intuition and to move forward with your intuition, not with your logic. This is not a logic week. This is an intuitive week. So trust your gut. It's to continue to trust your gut. When it seems like everything's against you, like setbacks that are coming up, or sometimes setbacks come up just to test your resolve of being able to handle setbacks. Sometimes they come up because, if you move forward, there's going to be disaster, So there's all kinds of reasons for setbacks to come up. So just trust your gut, trust your intuition, move forward with your intuition and your integrity, and understand that the things that are happening this week, the calamities that are happening, the destructions that are happening for divine reasons, and it's for your divine good. All things are working together for your good, and it's not logical, and it's not meant to be logical. Okay? All right, let's move on to the plant kingdom and see if we get any confirmation or further understanding. Because I'm hearing that let's not force the answers. Let's allow them to come. But let's keep moving forward with our heart, our love, our integrity, and our gut, trusting our gut, building trust in our gut. All right, plant kingdom, what do we have? Okay. All right. Okay, so interesting. I feel like the week begins with excitement and hope, but it's lost by the weekend. The excitement and hope is lost by the weekend. Again, I feel like there's a lot going on this week, and it's about moving one foot in front of the other, not getting stuck. The plant kingdom is showing that midweek we are going to be stuck, though. And the plant kingdom is also saying that greediness will lead to ruin. So I feel like kind of what's being said here is kind of like, oh my goodness. I feel like the week starts off very hopeful, and our hope, it gets ripped out from under us, like it gets taken, like the hope feels like it was taken from us, which makes us feel stuck. It makes us feel like, well, then I can't keep moving forward. My hope was taken from me. I can't keep moving forward. And that is a greedy mindset that will lead to ruin, which is why I think that it's important to keep moving this week. It's a week to keep putting one step in front of the other despite the setbacks, is what I'm hearing. And the setbacks, allowing the setbacks to stagnate you, to make you not move forward because of the setback, that'll lead to ruin. And it's greedy to focus on that. You need to understand that. Be willing to face the possibility that the setback is for a reason and it's divinely inspired. Look at it. Look at what the setback is. What can it teach you? What can it show you? What can you learn from that setback happening the way that it happened? What is there for you to learn so that you can move forward even better, so that the next time you're here, it's not so bad? And part of the lesson that you need to learn is it's about greed. It's about greed, and it's about the give and the take, the willing to give, So some of this setback, this backstab that set you back, was a result of you being stingy and a little bit greedy with it, or they felt entitled to be able to take from you because they felt like you don't give enough. So why would they feel like you don't give enough? And kind of look at that and try to look at it kind of from their perspective. And it shouldn't be because they're greedy, because that is you projecting yours onto them and not taking responsibility. So this is about you taking responsibility so that you can move forward in a way that prospers you and doesn't bring you to ruin. Because this energies right here are leading to ruin. And that's what I'm trying to reverse here for you. And part of the reversal of that is understanding that maybe they took what I was meant to give, and maybe that's what I need to learn, is as I'm moving forward and I'm building this stuff, there's a give there, and I need to learn my way to tithe, kind of thing. My tithe, like learning your tithe, is kind of like what I'm hearing here. Yeah, what spirit can I do to help them? I'm feeling like we're gonna put a carnelian here to help you to move forward with that courage, and knowing that we have this aquamarine here coming in to help give us the courage. You don't have to have the carnelian or aquamarine. You can just imagine it and call upon these energies, and just giving us the courage to be able to continue forward, one foot in front of the other, slow and steady, despite the setbacks. We're not going to try to change the setbacks. We're going to let the setbacks stay. I feel like they're divinely inspired. They're there to teach us lessons. We're going to keep moving forward we're going to have the courage to keep moving forward despite the setbacks. We're going to have faith that everything happens for our highest good and all things are working out for our good. And we're not going to be greedy, trying to want everything. And we're going to learn how we can give properly. Let's see. I feel like no, we're gonna bring rose quartz in. We're gonna bring rose quartz in. So we're gonna add the love with the rose quartz. We're gonna add love with the rose quartz, and with that, we're gonna add love and understand that we can give. We can cut things out that no longer serve, but we can also give. And as we give, we will prosper as we continue to move forward with that courage and the strength. And we give, and we understand our place to give, and where to give and where to receive, and how to properly secure what is received until it's time to give, and to give proper, and to not out of greed, but then we're going to head towards wealth. That'll help us to head towards wealth. It's a higher understanding, and it's not logical. There's not. I'm trying to give you the most logical way to look at these energies that we're facing. So understand that, dear, because during the process of it all, it's not going to be logical to move forward. It's not going to be logical to love and to want to give after being taken. You know, like I said, I'm not going to trip. They're going to take. We're not going to stop that. Our life's going to be flipped, turned upside down. Divine intervention, divine destruction. We're going to allow that, and we're going to have the courage and the strength to move through it the best that we can. I just rolled this to 7. So the seventh house, which is about our relationships. So having faith in our relationships and not losing trust in everybody, and having that love. The courage and the love is going to be necessary this week. Courage and love is going to be necessary to be able to have the love to move forward and be willing to give and to secure and give properly, so that we can allow the divine flow for divine abundance to be a possibility. And I'm not saying we're going to end the week with divine abundance, but we can end with it being a possibility instead of taking that possibility away. And us focusing on what was lost is greedy. That's greedy of us to do. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to focus on what was lost. We're going to see the loss as a lesson and move forward. That way we can allow the possibility for abundance instead of deny ourselves that. All right, guys. So there you go for the tarot. Now let's move into the oracle cards, and let's get an oracle message from a couple oracle cards for the week. So let's see what we have. And we are going to start with the Fae round this week. And we're going to see what the Fae has for us this week. So the Fae is fairies in the spirit realm. They're saying that the fairies in the spirit realm are there for you to help support you this week, and to help you to see the beauty in the destruction. They're there to help you, and to help you to protect your feelings, to protect and nurture your feelings. They're there. So I feel like it's a week, if during the destruction and everything, it could be okay to go outside and just talk to Mother Nature, just talk to the Fae realm. They're there to listen. They're there. They want to help you. They want to be there. They want to listen, and they want to support you. So, and they want to help you to protect your feelings and to nurture your feelings and to feel better about this stuff. So I feel like that's what's coming through for us with the Fae. Now let's see what the Shadow Oracle has for us this week. If there's an oracle message from our shadow self this week. What is it? Okay. The same thing that came out last week, I think, or the week before. All right, so I feel like the shadow's coming out and saying, now seize the moment. And I feel like, again, this is the shadow saying this, so I'm not sure that it's something that we should listen to. And I feel like at the same time that the shadow saying, now seize the moment, it's time to believe your intuition, and only seize the moment when your intuition tells you that it's right. Is your gut agreeing that it's now and it's time to seize the moment? If your gut agrees, then, and you feel like you can move forward in integrity, which means you can move forward in a way that your heart can love, then I feel like it's now and it's time to seize the moment. The time will be when you know that you can move forward in a way that your heart can love you for. and you can love yourself for the action that you take. That'll be the time to seize the moment and to move forward with the action. But it is also important to not get stagnant this week. Keep moving forward in a way that your heart can love. Just keep putting that one step in front of the other. This is slow and steady type energy of moving forward, not allowing the stagnation, trusting your gut, moving forward in integrity and not compromising your integrity this week. And understanding that your heart, your shadow, your lower self, your lowest self will probably be like, now, and kind of be trying to push you a little bit further than you want to go. So understand that inner battle can be going on this week, and don't allow it to push you when you know that it's not quite the time. Be like, I'm going to wait until I hear you, we are going to move, but when I feel it is time, whenever I believe that my senses is that whenever I believe and sense that now is the time to act, and I know that I can act in integrity with love, and I can love myself for the action that I'm about to take. That'll be whenever it's time to act, but there'll also be that pull to act now. So watch out for that this week. Okay, so let's see what other oracle we have. So let's see what the hidden realms have for us this week. Is there a message from the hidden realms that we have for this week? Okay, the Lady of Lightning says that this is a week of surprises, shock, paradigm shift. It's a week of, a total paradigm shift will happen this week. And I'm feeling that it is time for your mind to believe your intuition. It's time for your mind to believe what you intuitively sense. It's time for, and it's not going to totally be logical, but there is a paradigm shift happening this week. Like, it's sudden destruction. And again, this destruction is coming from the hidden realms. It's coming from the divine realms. Like, and I don't want to say that to make you lose faith. I want to say it to help you keep the faith and know that there's a divine lesson in there for you. There is a lesson in there for you. You just got to be open and willing to listen to it and believe your thoughts. Have your thoughts believe your intuition. This is an intuitive week. It is not a logical week. It doesn't make all the logical sense. It don't make logical sense. This week don't make logical sense. It's a week to believe your intuition. And know that during the paradigm shift, just observe and let it be. Observe and then move when you feel intuitively that you can, and don't stagnate. One foot in front of the other, one loving step in front of the next, one loving step after the next. I'm trying to combine like all the sayings. One foot in front of the other, one step after the next. Just keep moving forward. Move forward with love. Trust your gut. This is not a week for intuition, or it is a week for intuition, not logic. And the final oracle message that I have for you guys this week is the Mystical Shaman Oracle. So let's see what the Mystical Shaman has for us this week in our final oracle, which is the owl. So the owl is coming to tell us to be wise and to be willing to see in the dark, and to be willing to observe and act when the time is right. There's a right and wrong time to act. Act when your heart feels it's right. But until then, we watch, we observe, and we learn. We see through the dark. We see through everything, and we hold our tongue and we act when the time is right. But I feel like you might be, I feel like the Mystical Shaman is coming through this week. The animal realm and the fae realm and the hidden realms. I feel like the hidden realm is coming through with a total shock, but a change is, a change, and change is uneasy, so it's not going to be an easy week. But I do feel like Mother Nature is coming through this week to say, I've got your back. Take a walk in the woods if things get too out of control. Just take a walk in the woods, breathe, and air out your dirty laundry to Mother Nature, to the animal kingdom. And yeah, when you're in the muck and the mire, though, of it all, observe. And I don't know if I can say this enough for the energies of the week. This is a week for your intuition, not your logic. Things are not going to be fully logical. You're just going to have to give it the best logical shot that you can give it, but you're not going to be able to fully logic this stuff out. You're going to have to trust your gut that things are happening for your divine good. Everything is working out for your good. Like, let that be your mantra. All things are working out for my good. All things are working out for your good this week. I promise you that. But you have to be willing to see through the dark. You have to be willing to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Don't stagnate. Move forward with love. Trust your gut. Trust your intuition. And be willing to move when things don't quite make logical sense. And know that Mother Nature is on your side. Mother Nature wants to come and help comfort you, love you, and help you through these changing times. Mother Nature knows all about change. And the animal realm and the fae realm they're willing to help love and comfort you through this. So be willing to take a walk in nature and maybe hug a tree and tell the tree all about it, So that's the energies of the week. Remain flexible. Keep your heart open. Be courageous to keep moving forward despite the crazy setbacks. Know that you can rebuild anything that was taken from you, and you can rebuild wiser. Move forward with all the love, and don't let the love go. And if you can't move forward with love, then go ahead and stagnate for a bit. Trust your intuition, trust your gut, seize the moment whenever you know the time is right. Know that things are changing for a divine reason. It's a total paradigm shift, total shock coming this week, and you got this. I know that you do. You have the courageous, loving heart to be able to make it through. And I thank you. I thank you so much for joining me on this card read this week. I hope that you enjoyed it. I think that we touched on everything that I could touch on for these weekly energies that we're navigating through. And I really do. I pray for you guys. I pray for your courage. I pray for your wisdom. I pray for your discernment to be clear. I pray for your heart to be strong. And I pray that you keep moving forward in love. And I thank you so much for allowing me this opportunity to be here with you guys now and to help you through these energies. I hope that you liked it. If this helped in any way, please comment and let me know. I would be so grateful to know. And thank you guys so much. All right, that is our card reading. If you like this card reading, you like how I do these things, then go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, that's all that I got for you for this one. So until the next one, be blessed with love.